can see that we've got 17 of us have used Kahoot, so that's awesome, but 5 of us have not. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to make sure we know how to set up the Kahoot, but not too much because the majority of us have already tried a Kahoot. So yeah, we're just going to kind of walk through that. Thank you so much for participating in that poll so that I could get some of that data right there. Fantastic. So I'm going to just take you from the start. I'm going to log into my Kahoot, and we're going to start with a fun Kahoot. I think it's so fun that we have so many ways that we can engage our students in a community building activity structure and then use that structure with mathematics. So that's what we're going to try today. So I'm going to launch this Kahoot. You guys are going to need to open up a new window where you can play. And all right. So if you haven't ever used Kahoot before, you're going to this website. You're going to kahoot.it, and then you're going to enter our game pin in there. So thank you, awesome. We got Judy in there. And I'll wait till the majority of us are able to hop in because there's 28 of us on right now. Thank you, David, awesome. I'm going to pop a pacifier in this 3-month-old's mouth. All right, 5 of us, 8 of us. This is great. Perfect. And I'm going to mute the music really fast and just kind of talk through this. So I'm going to keep my screen up as the teacher view so that you guys can see everything that's happening in those, few of us that have never used a Kahoot before. Please pay attention to my screen as you're participating in this so that you get a feel for what you would be able to see while you're experiencing it as a student. So I'm going to give us about 10 more seconds to get on there. We got 17 out of 28 of us that are on the Zoom. So hopefully a few more of us can pop in. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll copy that just as it opens. All right, so on your screen, you can be participating. He was called the King of Pop. That's our kind of warm up. And then anyone like the Kahoot music? Oh, that's stressful. All right, nice, awesome. 8 of us getting that correct. All right, and then it gives you a cool little scoreboard each time. Chris Hemsworth. I made the time really fast. Sorry if that's too fast for you guys. I wanted to keep us moving throughout our little activity. All right, Chris Pratt. We got some movies, and it's gonna shift around. It's all pop culture, I promise. Try to keep everyone answering. Oh, nice. Okay. A little more split on that one. All kinds of data we can talk about here, right? Thinking about mathematics. Sadie takes the lead. Okay. She sings the hit song, Hello. Let's see how quickly we can. Oh, we're getting so fast hearing all those little bubbles pop up. Awesome. Great. Sadie's on fire. All right, 5. This is question 5 out of 10. Who won this one? Less sports fans in the house. Oh, wait, they won. How can you have 2? I don't know. Okay. I don't know how there's 2 answers to that one. That's interesting. All right, Beth takes the lead with that. I could float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Who famously said that one? Awesome. Great. I'm going to just kind of keep us trucking through these. And it's good, as you're experiencing this as a student, you can get a feel for like, wow, she had 10 questions. That's feeling a little long. It's feeling a little long to me. I don't know if it's feeling a little long to you. And so kind of keep that in mind that like, oh gosh, I don't want to do 10 questions like she's doing because that just feels like too much. So keep that in mind. And I might skip a few of these coming up just to get us through. Some Stranger Things fans in the house. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, sorry, skipping just to keep us moving. This is gonna be our last one. Mickey Mouse's original name. All right, really split on that one. Fantastic. All right, so this is the final podium. If you've never seen a Kahoot, we got Beth. She got 7 out of 10 of those. David got 8 out of 10. And who is number 1? Spotlight. This is pretty cool. Dawn, awesome. Thank you. Fantastic. All right. So you can kind of see how fun that is in our little Kahoot experience. So thank you for participating. And so that's kind of the fun one. You know, it gets students used to this idea of Kahoot. And then it's also really easy to switch this to math. And so we're going to play another one. I made this one much shorter. Don't worry. I promise. It's like 5 questions. And we're going to go ahead and give this one a try, applying it with mathematics. So here's this game pin. Same website. Oh, let me check the chat. Yeah, so people, let me mute this. People in the chat are saying that they don't see the questions. Yes, you don't see the questions. So it needs to be displayed. You have to have like a display, and then the students only see the shapes. That's how it's supposed to work. So like you need to be displaying your Kahoot screen as the teacher, and then all the students get either on their phone or their tablet or their Chromebook would be the shapes. They don't get the answers in there. So that is how it works. And also to address this, Kahoot is totally free. If you don't know, that came up at the last BMC. People were wondering, is Desmos free? And Desmos is free, but so is Kahoot. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and start us in a few seconds. Okay. And yes, Kimberly, I am just doing share screen in Zoom, and I'm sharing my, my Chrome browser. All right, so now we're doing some math. I made the timer longer. I think I made it like 10 seconds because we're math teachers. So I figure we like want to jump into this with students. Yeah, all of us, 100%. I figured that we would, you know, kind of get through these faster than students. I would never do this with 10 seconds for students, right? That would feel really demoralizing for some. So this is just because we're teachers that I'm doing it this quick. Nice, okay. And like experiment with getting it wrong too. Experiment with like how that feels for you as a student in this medium. You know, if you get something wrong on this game, how do you feel? Great. And we got Dawn taking the lead. Judy's on fire. And so for these, I specifically, you know, chose something with a short time idea, 1-step equations, and then a fast time. All right, Tariq takes the lead. Awesome. Last question, last question. All right, awesome, finishing strong, perfect. So that was the 1-step equations piece. David gets 3rd place. Let's see, Sadie coming in 2nd this time, and 1st. Spotlight on Tariq, awesome. I hope I'm saying that correctly, let me know if I'm not. We got Beth and Judy in the runner-up spot, awesome, perfect. So that's kind of, you know, the